Hey, so my hair's all just awful. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold because it's January and everyone loves January. So I'm sorry that I look like utter shit in this video. My hair's really long and it's been cut and it's just... it looks terrible, but anyway, welcome to this video. So, I don't know why I wanted to talk about this, but I just saw I did. I think it would be like an interesting thing to talk about, maybe, probably not. I don't know. Probably shouldn't say probably not, because you're probably going to click off the video. Please stay, it's going to be a hoot-howny. So essentially, if you guys have been here on the channel for a long time, you'll know that I started it like 3 years ago, I think. At this point, maybe even 4 years ago now, close to. I think it's 3 years. I think. But I've actually been on YouTube for longer than that. I've actually been on YouTube for about 5 years, and I think by February 12th, 21st, 14th, February something, I would have been doing YouTube for 5 years. Obviously, the videos I make now are very different to the videos I made back then because I was fucking 12 years old. But there's one thing about it which has changed, which may have been a bad idea to do, but I personally think was better for me and for the content and stuff, and that is my family-friendly language. See, because when I first started off making videos, I would not swear at all, probably because, like I said, I was like 12 when I first started making videos. So yeah, and obviously I didn't want to go into a video online as a 12-year-old and start saying the fricks and shit. And that carried over to this channel. So if you look on this channel for the first year, 2 years, I didn't swear at all. I even had like a disclaimer when I do collabs with friends who did swear, saying that the video contained swearing. Really cringy to look back on. Why did I put that disclaimer there? Oh, I know, because OG Chan used to do that when he had his friends who swore on videos. Just keep copying YouTube as I enjoy, don't I? And at some point there's a switch and I suddenly start swearing. It was a slow progression, but now I just say fuck when I feel like it. You know, it went from not swearing at all to having people in my videos who did swear but giving a disclaimer to not really caring if swearing was in a video but still me not doing it. Then I would do it a bit but mute shits and fucks, but then just muting fucks, but now just not muting anything and just saying anything I fucking want. And maybe you're wondering why. I mean, the obvious reason is because I'm now 17 and back when I was 12, I didn't swear at all, mum and dad. I didn't ever swear as a 12-year-old. As a kid, I did, I feel like a lot of people did, especially in the UK. As a kid, I did swear a bit when I was out with my friends and stuff, but I didn't want to do it online because I knew that my dad would watch these videos sometimes, and so I didn't want my dad to go online and suddenly see me saying fuck and stuff as a bloody 12, 13-year-old. That's why I didn't do it for the longest time. But I always had some kind of mindset of when I get older, I'm going to start swearing on this channel because all my favourite channels did. You know, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, all these content creators who I really enjoyed swore in those videos, and I just find swearing funny. I don't know. It's just it's such a simple thing, but I just for some reason I enjoy doing it because I'm a fucking bad person. So I decided that, you know, at some point I'm going to start doing it because I think stuff like that's funny. You know, when I was younger, I used to watch stuff like Family Guy and South Park. I still do watch stuff like that, of course, but you know, I don't know, for some reason I like that kind of stuff and I like offensive humor and stuff like that. I don't really do offensive humor too much, but I digress. But I always had it set out. When I get older, I'm at some point, I don't know when, I'm going to start swearing. I even made a video about censorship on this channel, which is ironic because, Will, you were censoring yourself.
Funky bull shrimp purple dinosaur. That's censorship.
The whole point of that video was saying, God, how isn't censorship shit? Look, YouTube keeps censoring people, isn't that shit? Anyway, ignore me. Then swearing became a thing where you didn't want to do it on YouTube because the apocalypse came in, and when the apocalypse first came in, it was very uncertain on if you could or you couldn't say inappropriate language. Like there was a rule that came out when the whole thing first came out about what classes as being demonetized and stuff. Swearing and vulgar language is in there, and so people had a huge freak out about everyone has to be family friendly, everyone has to be clean. Obviously I was fine at the time, so I wasn't swearing still anyway, because I think it's like 2016, but everyone freaked out because they're like, oh fuck, they're making us stop swearing. But then obviously it came out that you're allowed to in comedic sense, or about context. If you tell people to fuck off in a video, like in like a harsh way, then it can be demonetized. It's still up in the air if swearing does anything. I think it definitely does have a slight negative effect to your videos. Like I think if you say fuck or you swear a lot in the first minute or two of a video, then it will get pushed less, or get demonetized, which I need to keep learning to stop saying fuck so early in the videos. I know not to do it, but I still do it because I'm a retard. But then at the time, like I said, I still wasn't swearing, so like the idea of doing what I want to do in a video and talk like I talk normally, which is with this kind of language, it became like I shouldn't do that. Like it became like off-putting to do what I wanted to do on YouTube because it was, you were being told against it really. Like you were being told if you swear your video will get demonetized, which means it will get, you know, promoted less, and So that was good. And so I was worrying so much about, you know, what I wanted to do, because this is me. I feel like now I'm a lot more casual in my videos than I used to. Like, I don't put the whole across like, hey guys, welcome to this video, smack a like. I'm just me in my videos, and I'm quite laid back, and I think I enjoy that. I enjoy the content a lot more like that, because it's more fun, and I think it's more enjoyable, because it's more real and not fake as fuck. But obviously I was still censoring myself, because it was then seen as a bad thing not to, and a bad thing to be myself. But then when I had the break, which I talk about a lot on this channel, when I had the break after the YouTube burnout video for about 6 months or something, I came back and I came out with the mindset of, I'm just gonna make what I want to make. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna make videos that I want to make. I don't care if they get a lot of views or if they. I don't care. I just want to make what I want to make. And so that's when in the cloak video, I think I started saying shit. Oh my god, I said shit. I think I muted it. I don't know if I muted it. I think I muted it. The reason I muted it is because YouTubers like Will and E and Memes and stuff, they mute their videos because if you swear, like I said, you get less money and you get demonetized. I don't care about the money. I don't make any money because I don't have enough watch time yet. But if a video gets demonetized, it gets promoted less and gets less views. So yeah, and also I didn't care about views. Of course I care about views. I think there's a part of it as well that I was like, well, it's gonna be weird if I come back after 6 months and suddenly I'm swearing a ton. So I kind of went into it slowly. I didn't use beeps or censors because I think the algorithm can pick up a beep now. Like, for example, if I say the YouTube algorithm will pick up the beep and realize that is still me swearing. So even though it's censored, it's still not okay, because, you know, YouTube's a fucking smart algorithm. What? Then I slowly started to just censor fuck. I even censored fuck in podcasts. It seems really weird. Why am I making this video? I even censored it in podcasts, which was hard because it's just listening to audio and then going, oh shit, I said a thing there. So a lot of time in those podcasts, I would forget to mute a word, or in certain videos, I just wouldn't mute the word at all because I'd leave them out and forget. And eventually, I think like a month ago or something, I just said, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to swear and I'm not going to mute it. I'm not going to censor it. I'm just going to do it, because I don't care. Going forward, maybe I'll mute my swearing in the first minute or two if I end up swearing in the recording. But other than that, I'm just not going to do it anymore. I just don't care. For example, there's a lot of jokes I've censored which aren't as funny because they're censored. I don't know what, like in one of the podcasts we did with Harry just goes, do it yourself, lazy fucks. And I found that really funny, but I censored it. And for some reason, the censorship just doesn't give it that punch that it had before. So it's less funny. Does anyone know that? I know it's such a stupid thing to talk about, because I think swearing is such a weird concept that like just a word, just like a sound offends people, and like you're not allowed to do it at an age, a certain age. Like, swearing kind of amazes me in that sense. I know people don't like it. That's completely fair, but you know that I do. And I just do it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not some controversial like political thing. I just like doing it. I find it funny. I think it makes jokes funnier. I don't like censoring yourself. It comes across as fake. If you're censoring yourself on YouTube, or by all means do it. I 100% understand that. But for me personally, right now, I don't want to do that. Maybe in the future, I will start doing it again. I'll start censoring myself again, and then this video will be brought up on me and go, look, Will's a fucking hypocrite. But currently, this is just how I'm making stuff. I'm not censoring myself anymore. I'm just saying the jokes I think are funny, and then doing it the way I want, making the content I enjoy. That's what this channel is. Subscribe. But yeah, then of course Copper came in, and it was like, oh, if you're too child friendly, then you'll get marked as made for kids. And then, but then it came out that wasn't as big of a deal as it actually was going to be, which we all kind of knew. I totally knew that. I told you to make a video about how I was terrified or anything. But then swearing became a more, oh, we have to do it thing, even though we didn't. It's all, swearing on YouTube is such a weird like thing. Like it is a lot deeper than just saying a word. Like when you look into it, it's got a whole lore towards it. But either way, I think that's the video. I guess it's just me saying from now on. I guess my channel isn't advertiser friendly, even though it is. But I say fucks and cucks and shigglies sometimes, and if that offends you, then I'm sorry, but that's just what I find funny, and that's what I like to do, and that's just me. I didn't flip on my chair then, you did. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this little run or explanation video, whatever. I don't really know. It's just me saying that like my content's not going to change at all from this point on. It's not going to suddenly become like me swearing every 2 seconds, or like suddenly, you know, a kid can't watch it without being shown porn or some shit like that. I don't know, I just feel like I could talk about it, and it's like it's a change in my channel, kind of. It happened a long time ago, but I still think it's an interesting thing. Maybe, probably not. That hair, I can see it, don't you worry. Also, there was a video I'm making which is a really long one, what's wrong with our childhood, where the first part of it has like muted censorship, but I think the end of it's not going to, because I started editing it like last year, last October, November, something like that. The rest of the video is not going to be like that, so if you watch a video and after you've seen this and you think, why is some of it censored and some of it isn't, that's why. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was really weird and short, I hope anyway. Usually I record for like 24 minutes and I'm trying to record for 10, so that's good. I ramble a lot. I'm rambling now. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What's your opinion on censorship on YouTube? It'll be really interesting to see what you guys think of it. You know, my opinions on censorship I feel like probably have changed from before. Like, I still think that someone being forced to be censored from a higher power is a bit bullshit, especially for YouTube. But if you want to censor yourself, go ahead. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just not doing it myself now, unless I say some really bad stuff. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go leave now. I have some cigarettes to go. Sorry, kids. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, whatever the fuck this was. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Like I said, leave in the comments what you think about the whole topic. And it sounds like a stupid topic, but I think it's kind of interesting one to look into, really. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. So thanks for watching, say it to your friends, and fuck you. I'm kidding. I don't fuck you. I love you. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. I need you.